Hi friends, this is Samir from Aussizz Migration and Education Consultants here from Auckland. A very good evening. Now in today's video, I want to cover a particular topic in relation to the skilled employment if you are thinking of lodging the expression of interest under the skilled migrant category. Now as some of you may know, the Immigration New Zealand made some changes in this category last year, and there is confusion in two main areas. The first is how do you actually calculate the hourly remuneration that is being set out by the Immigration New Zealand, and the second is what is considered to be the skilled employment. So I aim to cover these two questions in this video. Now let me first give you some clarification on how you should be calculating the remuneration. Now your remuneration threshold would depend on what ANSCO skill level job you've been offered or you are doing. So if you are doing an ANSCO skill level 1, 2 or 3 job, or if you've been offered a job from those 3 ANSCO skill levels, then your hourly threshold is $24.29. On the other hand, if you are doing an ANSCO skill level 4 or skill level 5 job, or if your occupation is not classified under the ANSCO, then you need to be paid $36.44 an hour on a full-time basis. Now the reason why I keep repeating hourly basis is this is exactly how you need to calculate your remuneration. Now before we get into that, the other thing you'll have to keep in mind is your employment needs to be of a permanent full-time nature. Now for a full-time employment, you need to be working for a minimum of 30 hours a week. You could be working for more, but for the minimum hours you need to be doing 30 hours a week. Now coming back to the calculation, let's say that if I'm getting $52,000 per year, and if my contract states that I am supposed to work for 50 hours a week, and this is for an ANSCO skill level 2 job. Now the way I'll be calculating the remuneration under this situation is I'll be dividing the $52,000 per year that I'm getting paid by 52, and the number 1,000 will have to be divided then by 50 hours a week, which is what I intend to do. Now in this case, if you do the calculation, you realize that the hourly rate has gone down to $20 an hour, which is below my remuneration threshold, because if I'm doing a skill level 2 job, then I should be at least getting paid $24.29. So what you have to understand is it's not important in terms of how much you're getting paid on a yearly basis. What is important is how much you're getting paid on an hourly basis and whether you're doing a full-time job or not. So if these two things are met, then you obviously have met one of the conditions of the skilled employment. Now the other area which you need to focus on is whether you're suitably qualified to do the job that you're being offered. So skilled employment means are you getting adequately paid for the purpose of skilled migrant category? If yes, are you suitably qualified to do that job? Now for you to know whether you're suitably qualified to do that job is to see whether you're formally qualified or whether you have relevant work experience. So for an occupation or the occupation under which you have been offered a job, the best place for you to visit would be the ANSCO website, which is avs.gov.au. Type in your occupation and see what that occupation requires. So let's say that you've been offered a job as a chef. Now a chef may need a formal qualification of a diploma, or they may say that 3 years of work experience may substitute the need of formal qualification. So for you to work as a chef, or for you to take that offer as a chef from the New Zealand employer, you need to have either of them. So either you need a formal qualification or you should have the 3 years of work experience to be suitably qualified. So I hope that answered a lot of questions with regards to the skilled employment, and we hope to bring more videos of the same nature just for the intention of providing you with the information. But as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to call us on 0800 287 749. Thank you guys.